losses from failed trade, elevated off-taker fees, and high operational costs. And Mr. Speaker, by the way, when the minority raised these concerns, Gold Board and Bank of Ghana had an emergency meeting, a joint meeting of their boards, and slashed the fees to 9.55. This is an effective minority. If at all you were satisfied that the charges were okay and there's a cost to implement an economic policy, why did you meet? Why did you convene that emergency meeting to reduce the charges from 15% to 9.55%? We are aware of all those facts. Mr. Speaker, it goes further. Alarmed by credible reports that substantial proportion of gold purchased under the scheme may originate from illegal mining operations, thereby implicating state institutions in the potential laundering of illicitly sourced minerals. Deeply troubled by the environmental and public health crisis arising from illegal mining, including contamination, deforestation, and projected potable water emergencies. Noting allegations of inadequate supply chain due diligence, failure to implement mine level traceability consistent with OECD guidelines, and lack of transparency in the operations of Gold Board, mindful of Parliament's constitutional duty to exercise effective oversight of public institutions managing strategic national resources. Now, therefore, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, he must have patience. Mr. Speaker, don't allow him. Mr. Speaker, don't act in bad faith. He should let me finish. He should let me finish. I'm reading the full text.
The majority leader is up.
Mr. Speaker,
I give some recognition to you, the leaders.
Very well, Mr. Speaker. I will still come back. He will not. He will not succeed in confusing this house. I have the full motion here, and you are afraid that I'm reading that the ad hoc committee to deal with Gold Board. Mr. Speaker is here. We have the full document as admitted by Speaker. You say you are ready. Get ready and let's debate it. As of December, IMF reported that the losses have exceeded 7 billion cedis.
Minority leader, I recognize the
very well, Mr. Speaker. I would resume my seat for you to recognize him. I know he wants to re-argue. He has no point of order. But Mr. Speaker, I will yield to him. But I will come back. You won't run away from this Gold Board motion. You can't. Mass dismissal motion is still waiting. You say you have 189. You say you are super majority. So go ahead. We promise you that we will match you with substance. We promise you. We will match you with substance. And you are afraid of substance. If your chairman on economy is ready, he should debate. What is he afraid of? Why are you afraid of this motion? You will say procedural.
Minority leader, I recognize the majority leader.
Mr. Speaker, I yield to him. What procedure are you talking about? What procedure are you talking about? Mr. Speaker, I'm yielding to him. I'm yielding to him. I'm yielding to him. But what procedure was he talking about?
Mr. Speaker, a man who says he doesn't fear, but he's clearly afraid of the issues that I'm going to raise. You are clearly afraid of the issues I'll be raising. Mr. Speaker, let's get back to the standing orders. You speak of a motion and then a memorandum. Can you show me specifically which order makes a memorandum a part of the motion? Mr. Speaker, what is before us is a motion in these terms, that this Honorable House, pursuant to Article 103 of 1992 Constitution and Orders 204, 212, 213, 262, and 263 of the Standing Orders of Parliament, establish an ad hoc committee to investigate the Gold for Reserves scheme. So actually, you're asking us to establish a committee to now conduct the investigation. So you don't even have a basis for saying that wrong has been committed. You don't even have a basis for saying that wrong has been committed because you are asking for an investigation. But you speak as if wrong has been committed and anybody is running away from a wrong that has been committed. So, Mr. Speaker, including its design, implementation, governance, financial performance, environmental and public implications, and any related matters. Mr. Speaker, this is the motion before us. When you get up and read a tall order in a memorandum, it's not part of the motion. That is not what has been advertised. If you're going to write a memorandum and you have added Goldboard's name there, on the face of this order paper, no member sees the name of Goldboard. So Goldboard is not an issue here. Goldboard is not an issue here. No, let's be fair. You can't just stand there and say anything about an institution of state and make wild allegations relating to that institution. And I'm saying that you're out of order. You're out of order because what you have is a motion. The motion has not been considered yet. So exercise patience. You've raised your issues. We've responded to the issues. You seem to want to debate the motion, but clearly there is nothing that you can say that hasn't been said already about this motion. And so I urge you to let us continue with the business of the day. As for this motion, I have shown you how to resolve the issue of the motion. I have shown you. I cannot say everything, before the cameras, but I've told you that we are ready. Go to order 102. 102 deals with the motions, notice of motions. Go and read order 102. Have you read it? You can also read 103. You can also read 103. But you can start from 100. When you read all those ones, when you read all those orders, you will not see anything about a memorandum. You will not see anything about a memorandum. Your motion is your motion.
Yes, Minority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, the rules of the House must be read as a whole. A motion is a motion. And he, the majority leader, as a practitioner of the law, must know that you don't appear before an adjudicating body with a lay motion. A motion must always be accompanied with your law, with your facts. Mr. Speaker, if you read Order 111B, it talks about a motion shall be accompanied with an explanatory note stating the reasons for proposing the motion. That's in the rules. We can never get it wrong. The minority here, we are few in numbers, but we'll do our research. We are few. Mr. Speaker, whether half-hour motion, whether substantive motion, whatever, Mr. Speaker, a motion must be, Mr. Speaker, the rules must be applied mutatis mutandis. It must be applied mutatis mutandis. With Mr. Speaker, the majority leader, no, you've had your bite. Can you take a rest? Mr. Speaker, as a lawyer, patience is part of your virtues. Sit down. It doesn't matter. Sit down. Let me argue. Let the speaker determine. So sit down. You can't come back on point of order twice. You sit down. Let me finish.
Well, Minority Leader,
Mr. Speaker, I need to finish.
Order 111.
Mr. Speaker, can I finish?
Mr.
Speaker, don't join this debate. Let me finish.
I'm not joining the debate.
Let me finish. Can I finish?
I'm not joining the debate.
Can I finish? So can I finish? So you sit down. I will listen to him. I will listen to him. So now who is afraid man? Now you are the afraid man.
Honorable Minority Leader, with all due respect, Standing Order 111B deals with
Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, I refer to it I use the language, Mr. Speaker, you are a lawyer, I'm a lawyer. Mr. Speaker, you are a lawyer, I'm a lawyer. The Latin expression mutatis mutandis was invoked by me to support my argument. Mr. Speaker, I must be heard by the majority leader.
That the condition for admissibility, the condition for admissibility of half-hour motion is different from a motion.
Mr. Speaker,
let's straighten up the record, then you can continue.
I am arguing, Mr. Speaker, with respect. I am arguing that the rule must be looked at mutatis mutandis. That is my argument, and it's allowed by law. That is the law.
Honourable Minority Leader, there is no doctrine of infallibility. We listen to you, but when Speaker is speaking, you also have the courtesy to listen to the Speaker.
Mr. Speaker, question him. He is finding fault on this side.
You have the courtesy to listen to the Speaker. You see, this is a house of record, and we all know that admissibility of a motion is different from, the condition is different from admissibility of a half-hour motion. I believe your motion on record is not a half-hour motion.
Speaker, with respect, the majority leader's argument, Mr. Speaker, the majority leader's argument is that the motion should not, when Speaker has allowed, so when Speaker has allowed, Speaker has granted me the right of audience. Speaker has granted me the right of audience. Yeah, but Speaker has granted me the right of audience. Majority leader, are you now the Speaker? Yeah, but Speaker has granted me the right of audience. I have the right of audience. Majority leader, I have the right of audience.
Resume their seats. May I ask my two leaders to resume their seats? May I humbly ask my two leaders to resume their seats? Leaders, please kindly resume your seats.
Speaker, I have the right of audience now.
Leaders, kindly resume your seats.
Oh, no, you can't. No, you can't do that. No.
Leaders, kindly resume your seats.
No. And stop this to your left. It's not clean.
Honourable Minority Leader, also resume your seat. Honourable Minority Leader, you should also resume your seat. I did not ask you to put your microphone off. I said resume your seat. Leaders, why? We are not arguing the motion. Minority Chief Whip just draw the attention to this matter, that those motions would have to be taken. And that ends it. There cannot be any further argument generating to what we are seeing. Why? Are you on a point of order against the Speaker? Honorable Habib, you know when Speaker is speaking or whoever is presiding is speaking and you are on your feet, it simply means you are on a point of order against the Speaker, and it is not done. The front bench would have to help us to maintain order in the House. So why are all this happening? It is not the best. Yes, what do you have to say?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It's not in relation to this matter. Mr. Speaker, just an observation, and I want to draw your attention